The Ravens Flock presents Theblackfiles, an uncensored interview and review podcast for all geek fandom.
Welcome everybody, friends and pals, guys and gals, boys and girls around the world. Pop a squat, pop open a cold one with all your friends. I am out of beverage. It is Wednesday night, it's a couple of hairs past 10 p.m., and you have been granted access to the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. So, whether you're a friend or you're a fiend, boy, girl, or in between, you are tuned in to a brand new episode of Theblackfiles.
Excellent. Welcome one, welcome all nerds all over the internet. It is Wednesday night, January 22nd. You know, imagine your country being so darn cold, so darn frozen that even the panhandle area of Florida is starting to see snow. 9 inches of snow, if my information is correct. Possibly more. Yes.
9 inches?
Oh my goodness. It's crazy.
God dang.
Florida with snow. It does not happen very often.
There's a 9-inch nails joke there, but I don't have enough brain power to try to dig it out. Welcome, everybody.
Okay, you're going to have to share that with me later.
Yeah, welcome, everybody, one and all, to the Theblackfiles. I am your host, Juan Arouse, one of the heads of the Ravens Flock, the tech guru of the team. I'm the guy who continuously has to battle with our PC over here because the freaking... The one of the cooling fans on it has broken off completely, and the only one that's functional that's left on the computer is the one that's directly mounted to the CPU. Not even the ones on the graphics drive, on the graphics card are spinning, and I didn't even fucking realize it until then. I showed the fan to K-Storm over here when it broke off, and even she couldn't, you could imagine how sharp the edges of the damn thing really were until we actually handled it. It was scary.
Also, hello,
everyone.
And thankfully, I am not alone. Joining us tonight are the usual suspects. First off, let's go ahead and say hello to the lovely ladies of the Ravens Flock, the cosplayers extraordinaire. Give it our special Starlight Rose themselves. Give it up for Zayana Rose and Dragon Fang Cosplay!
Yeah.
I didn't even realize we were muted before.
Yeah,
we were literally saying, it's not fair. We almost had snow where we were. Literally only, 4 more degrees? And we would have had snow because it was 36 degrees and it was raining all night. We were so mad. And you really can't, you can't have snow in Florida in the same sentence. It's unthinkable. But the unthinkable did happen. Panama City or Pensacola got snow.
Yeah.
Tallahassee had
South
freezing
Carolina
rain that
got
turned
snow.
into snow.
And of course, let's not discount my lovely wife, the linchpin of our operations over here. Give it up for the multi-hyphenate artist K-Storm Cosplay.
Yay!
Everyone, I am just popping in and popping out, and if it was down to 32, you guys would not be having snow. You would be having sleet, and there would be ice everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That would suck.
Yes, it would.
It really, really would. And I don't wish that on anyone. But let's not forget the main man himself. The founder of the Ravens Flock, the executive producer and content manager of our channel, the host of Wrestle Rewind, join live every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and the host of the Ravens Flock live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, for Mr. Jose Casabona!
Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. Happy to be here with all my friends and all our viewers watching at home, hunkering down and keeping warm, for goodness sake.
Good grief.
Yes. By the way, dry throats suck. 0 out of 10. I don't recommend.
I don't blame you. I should blame
But
you.
that won't stop me from. But that won't stop me from taking care of the housekeeping for just a minute here.
Thank you.
Folks, like all over the shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe or the follow button on the bottom right corner of your screen. Click the bell icon to enable notifications. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. For $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're here to help rescue the Ravens flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers and work on this YouTube channel full-time. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9-to-5 jobs just to keep our lights on. However, there's a way to get around all that, and that's just by having you guys do what you do best, which is spread the word of the Ravens flock. Let everyone know that we're here to stay, that we're here to help spread the good news of glory to all geeks, nerds, and lovers of said same, and basically just make sure that we're that our voices are heard. Make sure that we're that we all get a chance to speak out on the issues that plague the geek community as a whole. And get to make sure that even the smallest voices lifted up in order to make sure that we're listened to. Because if a problem isn't addressed, then it isn't solved. And we're hoping that you guys will be along with us for the ride, and we're hoping that you can continue supporting us. So the more inner flockers we get out of the subscribers, the closer we get to becoming completely independent. So with your help, we can and will succeed. Now, you also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Hey, up in the chat, I've got Korisi Rando-sama, I've got Rose Name Millie. How's it going there, Rose named Millie? And Kyle Canada's in the chat over here as well. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. And I know we got some people lurking here in our YouTube channel, on our Kick channel. We appreciate you guys stalking us here. We appreciate you guys being around with us. And we couldn't be more thankful. We're in the middle of a lot of big changes happening in the spectrum of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. We're having people celebrate a robot that was invented, who is a robot that's dug out of World War II in DC Comics, who is single-minded in his fervor in reenacting stuff from Inglourious Bastards. So people are celebrating that robot in the best way possible by memeing him. And you know what? It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of guts, but more importantly, what does it take for folks to be that dedicated to a fictional, soulless, inanimate object?
It takes a lot of energy, which, by the way, how dare you not come prepared with glitch energy, Juan?
What do you think I'm not prepared with glitch energy? We're partnered with glitch.
Because you said yourself you don't have a beverage with you.
No, I said I'm gonna need more beverage because I ran out. I was pre-gaming too hard. Which is why we here at the Ravens flock are glad that we're partnered up with our friends at Glitch Energy. Glitch Energy, specially formulated smart energy blend, keeps you running strong all day long. Whoops, wrong tab. With 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 lag, and 0 crash. And if you head to glitchenergy.com and if you check out their whole lineup of smart energy products, you'll be surprised at how many different flavors you can find. So you want to make sure that you keep these guys bookmarked, because you never know what you're going to get next. Isn't that right, Jose?
That's right, folks. Keep your eyes open because new flavors will drop in glitchenergy.com. Right now, for a limited time, it's still going. They have a limited supply available. We still have the anniversary mix of the Glitchy Fam, which is peach apricot. Glitch Fam, which is peach apricot flavored, and it is in celebration of all the contributors and all the partners in the Glitch Fam, including us, the Ravens flock.
Jose, you sure that we still have some? Go take a look at the You know what? What am I saying? Let me show you. Let me show you.
Why are they sold out?
Again? Did they?
Almost.
Oh?
Oh
How
wow!
many?
Hang on. It's loading. Oh, 4 left in stock. Oh my goodness.
I
Well,
guess you could say that you should get it before it's gone.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you see what happened, guys? You see what happened, guys? You see what happened? We hype up, we promote Glitch products, and it's almost sold out. It's because of us. We bring the magic in this.
Damn right we do. We're magical fuckers over here at the Ravens Flock. And Zay, what's more magical than getting an excellent getting an excellent product at a good deal? Getting it at a better deal with our discount, isn't it? That right, Zay.
Well, of course, if you go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order. So don't delay. Start off 2025 awesome, and do your body a favor and get your own smart energy blend right now with Glitch Energy. We once again want to thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock.
We appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much for that, Joe. And yeah, well, I'm just going to continue on over here. This is a freaking disaster piece theater galore that we're dealing with.
That's one way of looking at it.
What other way can we look at it from?
Well, if you have a twisted sense of humor, you could look at it as some giant hilarious comedy.
Like what?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Angel that question. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Angel is currently unavailable for this week.
Missing in action.
No, he's been Angel has unfortunately been struck by the same problem that we all have. I'm broke as fuck.
Pretty much. But that being said, what Juan is referring to is a subject that we've talked about last Thursday on the Blackfiles, and around that time things have been going up and down. We were in the realm of uncertainty as to what was going to happen with the future of TikTok.
Damn right, and right up until the very end, we were trying our craziest to keep on top of everything, especially while we were on top of the story as it was developing on Saturday night, because that was like the final countdown of the hour of TikTok's untimely mistreatment and stuff. And yeah, the ban over here. Also, I see over here we got what's her name, Sarah Serenity Magical Cosplays in the chat. Thank you so much, by the way, Sarah Serenity, and thank you for dropping that $2 super chat.
Yay!
Did the flockers miss me? Of course we did. Thank you so much for that. Thank you very much for that, Sarah Serenity. And what do you call it? Folks, by the way, if you don't follow Sarah Serenity Magical Cosplay on her social medias, you should, because she went ahead and she did a review of some of the flavors from Glitch Energy a few days ago over here. I meant to bring it up for us as we were trying to close out on the Ravens Flock Saturday night. I meant to show it. It slipped my head. It wasn't on purpose.
You were hungry.
We were all
hungry.
Do you have any idea?
Yeah, you're fine.
I put whole chunk of pot roast in to slow cook the entire day. We went to Central Florida Comic Con, and that baby was
delicious.
Oh my god, it was so good. It was so disgustingly tasty.
Yes, it was. It was absolutely amazing. Y'all did a great job.
Yay.
But yeah, no, we were uncertain. We didn't know what was going to happen. And by the time, and I feel like by the time we finished this live stream, like something else is going to happen to TikTok, and whatever we say is going to age like a rotten cheese.
Hey, don't disrespect the cheese.
Hey, cheese is love, cheese is life.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that lately we've been very poor timed with current events.
It wasn't on purpose, though. It was not on purpose. And the reason why is actually because of stuff beyond our control. It wasn't our fault in this instance. We were trying our damnedest. Also, I see Vicente Guerrero is in the chat. Hey up, Vicente. Welcome to the Blackfiles. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for that. I knew it was going to come back. I just didn't realize it'd be less than 24 hours. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. all of the madness. Oh yeah, and Sarah Serenity's telling Jose that wasn't a very good idea, Jose. Jose's just giving the ha face. He stepped away, he muted his mic so that he could get himself some water. Also, Ben Cruz. Hey up, Ben Cruz. Welcome to the Black Files. We appreciate you being here. Ben, thank you very much for being a part of the team. We appreciate your face, pal. Like, I'm over here trying my damnedest to figure out what the fuck happened. None of us had any clue what the fuck they were doing. We didn't know. Nobody did.
It doesn't help that, people are kind of going a little crazy with some last minute TikToks.
Yeah. And then they were all jumping ship.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, not the jump ship. The ones where they admitted their darkest secrets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was
Oh, yeah.
going to bring that shit up. I've actually got this. So yeah, the madness of the TikTok ban is that, okay, they enact, like, you were going to give you like a real-time approach, and I'm actually trying to get logged back into my Facebook account because I ended up clearing a lot of cookies in my computer.
You picked yourself out.
10 gigabytes worth of cookies. By the way, I had no
wow.
idea you could even have cookies in your computer or in your browser history that fucking large. So go figure.
Yeah.
That
Damn
could
Juan.
absolutely happen.
So I'm over here trying to get logged back in because I want to share the screenshots that we were sharing amongst ourselves and getting through with all this. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it was probably the most schizophrenic and spastic fucking 6 to 14 hours of my life. Because I'm over here like panicking on the app, like, oh hey, I didn't have a chance to say bye to people or to put a farewell video, or hey, here's where you can follow me, or none of that. I didn't get any kind of fucking chance on that, at least not me personally. Come the next day, and actually no, not even the next day.
The next morning.
No, the following morning. Yeah, exactly. We see that the app has been fully restored. The service was restored back in the U.S.
It was slow, but it was there.
And the strange thing was, it didn't seem quite right.
Yeah, there was something off about it.
Wasn't there?
It was so weird. Okay. Yes. Waiting for approval from what? Hang on.
Are you still trying to log on Facebook?
Yes, it's over here saying like, oh, okay, waiting on approval. Yeah, but I haven't gotten a thing.
It takes a while to.
Yeah, it takes a while for it to. Yes, I keep my shit secure, people. All right, you don't believe me? This is how secure I am. All right, I do not fuck around with my private data. This is one of the things that people need to be more responsible with their personal data. This is not me sharing my passwords or anything crazy. I'm just showing y'all, check your notifications on another device. We set a notification to your Samsung phone here. Check your Facebook notifications there and approve the login to continue. Except I haven't gotten anything yet, but I will shortly enough. Reload. Come on, goddammit. Reload. Fuck on. Point is, I'm over here, like, we're not goofing around. I was going to have us share the screenshots that we got because the message that went out initially when TikTok went dark, like, which was also another thing because it went dark before midnight. It went dark it went dark.
It went dark around what, 11?
Yeah, like 10:50, 11-ish. I'm like, no, that's too early. You'd think that these guys would time it for like stroke of midnight kind of thing. Ugh, God almighty, but apparently not. Apparently not. Not one bit. The craziness about it was the sign that they shared with us on Facebook regarding how regarding the actual freeze of service. I'm gonna pull it up over here so we can actually have it. Give me a second because I'm actually trying to find the message. We screen grabbed this shit and we were so pissed off. Give me a second. Is that the one? No. Okay. Okay, that's the second one. Oh my god. Okay, so the original one, which we have from the from when it got banned. Now I got to go back into our chat. I hope you're proud of yourselves. No, okay. Scroll. No, that was so fucking bullshit.
You talk too much.
Here we go.
And share too much.
Okay, so I'm showing like right now, since the thing isn't letting me load the my thing with Facebook properly on the tab. I'm gonna read verbatim the actual thing on our on off of my phone, and I'm gonna show folks because I like this was Zayana's phone screenshotted here, so I want people to tell me whether or not if you can see it clearly. Okay, this is a screenshot from from Zayana's TikTok account. Important update from TikTok. We regret that a U.S. law banning TikTok will take effect on January 19th and force us to make our services temporarily unavailable. We are working to restore our service with in the U.S. as soon as possible, and we appreciate your support. Please stay tuned. Now, that's all like very. We were expecting a kind of language like that anyway, right? We were all expecting to see some sort of
official mumbo jumbo.
Yeah. Say like, hey, we're like temporarily out of service. This is a fluid situation. Please stand by while we continue to negotiate.
Stand by for future announcements or future updates.
Exactly. Fast forward, not even 40 minutes or so later, and
yeah, like less than an hour later.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna send that, and I'm cropping it for y'all because, like you said, you didn't get a chance to like crop it over, and you still had stuff happening with your phone. So check this out. Actually, no, that's not even the right one. Hang on, even that wasn't the right one. I'm over here trying to find the other one. Give me a second.
Well, I think the other one is Jose, because Jose had gotten the
new one after.
Yeah, let me see if I have it saved. Hang on a minute, guys. I got you. I got you guys.
You got this.
Yep, and yes, and send it over to us as soon as possible. In the group chat. Okay, no, I found it. I found the one you sent. Okay. I found it. Yeah, and that's exactly what we were talking about over here, Sarah Serendi. Exactly. So, sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok right now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. Now,
that caught us off guard.
Not only did that catch us off guard, that got everybody fucking, like, excuse me?
Suspicious.
Very sussy-wussy. Very...
Well, and also, like, we thought it was, like, gonna be gone.
Yeah.
You'd have to use, like, a VPN to even try and get on.
Yeah, but...
Even then, he was banning VPNs.
Now, that's how the please stand by message had ended up going through up until service returned to everybody. Let me take a look over here because now I want to show what the dum-dums actually ended up doing here. Now, give me a minute. Yeah, just send me... No, I didn't even realize I could use a code. God dang it. Come on. This will be so much faster. I could have saved myself so much time and trouble. Just send me a text. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, that's the same one, Sarah Serendi, that we got. and I'm double checking now. So yeah, the last one where we managed to somehow miraculously get our service back. The sycophancy of that message. If we thought that it was weird that TikTok names drops like President Donald Trump in that shit, like, oh, he's going to be working with us. He signaled this. Please stand by. Um, Now we've got this over here where I've got to once again crop the thing. Okay. Done. Send. And there. And dim the light. Okay. Not that. What the hell? What the hell is this? There we go. Okay. Back in action. Here we go, folks. Welcome back. Thank you. Thanks for your patience and support. As a result of President Trump's efforts, TikTok is back in the US. You can continue to create, share, and discover all the things you love on TikTok. Continue. First off, what? And secondly, the fuck?
Now,
And
folks,
don't forget the actual fuck.
Right, the actual fuck, no, of course.
Now,
That's the
folks,
most
if you
important
find
fuck.
yourself puzzled or confused or even in WTF, as Juan just illustrated, don't be alarmed. That is just a sign that you're still human.
Because we all were fucking alarmed and were weirded out by this shit. The Joseph Santos made his way in the chat. Hey up, the Joseph Santos. Welcome to the Black Files. Congrats to TikTok users getting the app back. After all, some people get paid for it. Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another.
That's how most businesses do their stuff.
And
That's how they promote their brands.
no, that's exactly how folks are make their living over here. Also, hey up, Lisa Boo. Welcome to the Black Files. Thank you for joining us here. Let's see here. He could tell the executive branch simply not to enforce it, and they got to do it. Yeah, the president, just like any elected official, has discretion over his or her office. He can tell the executive branch to simply not enforce the law, and they got to do it. The thing is, it's a little more complicated than that. He can't really it's not as if the TikTok ban can be vetoed off of itself, because it could have been. And I've seen governors do this when it came to signing legislation. They were able to actually. I've seen them when they had a bill that was passed by their legislature, brought to their desk. I've seen them actually cross out specific portions of the bill itself, and like either cross it off or write over it like a different number, and then sign the whole bill. And I've seen them do that. I don't remember which governor that was, but I've seen them do that. Also, thank you very much, Lisa Boo, for the $2 Canadian super chat.
Yay!
Hi guys, much love right back to you, Lisa Boo. Thank you very much for that. Like it's not so simple as I can choose to execute the law if I want to or if I feel like it. That's not exactly how it can work. Not in any way that's substantive on there. So it's a little more complicated than that. It's really weird. It can be frustrating, yeah, but there are ways that you can actually have that particular set of laws be like repealed or taken down. But first, I want us to go ahead and discuss that one bit that you brought up earlier, where some TikTokers kind of shot themselves in the foot after the app went down. Let me see if this will let me pull it up from Business Insider or not.
You mean apart from the usual, I'll just delete my app.
No, that is a. I'm actually trying to refresh the screen over here for this because, wow, this really messed me up. Wow, fucking seriously, this really messed it up. Hang on a minute. I got what a frigging mess. Give me a minute, guys. Wow. So the computer is being an asshole again. Not in the ways that where it's dropping frames like it did last week. No, it's just being a pain in the ass. Let me see here.
It's upset because you deleted all the cookies.
You deleted them instead of eating them.
Yep. That was your
Cookie Monster mad at you.
Mhm.
You can be mad at me all you want. I'm still gonna gut you! Stupid computer. Fucking misbehaving ass.
Sheesh, Juan, if you wanted to fight with your computer, why don't you get married?
Because polygamy itself is actually outlawed in this state, Jose. I can't get married more than once even if I wanted to. Crap.
Oh shit, it is? Oh shit, I didn't know it was outlawed. Oh shit. Oh
Mhm.
shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, fuck. That sucks. I apologize to the polyamorous couples out there who wanted to get married. What?
No, I said polygamy. Yeah, but anyhow, Jose, don't worry. No one's gonna blame you for not knowing something.
Okay, let's just move on then, I guess. You cookie hater.
No, I'm literally trying to fucking... Oh, I remember now. Hang on. Oh, okay. Fine. Really? Really? This thing's gonna fucking do this to me now? Come on, what the hell?
Is it being slow?
Yeah, it was being slow and stupid here. Here we go. There we go. Now I can finally share the freaking article with people. Because now it's actually letting me read stuff. And yeah, this is it. Share, like, dropped frames. Yeah, okay, so dropping frames 0 out of 0. Okay, so let's get the first article over here. And yeah, the president has enforcement discretion. This was even explored when TikTok went to the Supreme Court. The government lawyers admitted he has discretion over this law and its enforcement. All it is. Okay. Well, like, no, I was just saying that if he wanted to take the entirety of the bill, that enforces the ban, that if he wanted to get rid of it altogether, he would need to have a stronger bargaining position when it comes to repealing or vetoing something. But that's a discussion for another time. Or rather, we can get into the minutia of that stuff. And yes, you're right. The Supreme Court did rule that, but they didn't necessarily side on whether they basically said that the ban itself was constitutional and it didn't impede free speech because it was in reference to the parent company, not the app itself or the user base of the app, which is bullshit. And I want people to be smacked in the face for this. Okay, so Business Insider. This is the exact rundown of what went down after TikTok went dark here. So this was on Monday the 20th of January. Some TikTok creators revealed their secrets before the app went dark. That might be awkward now. Written by Maria Noyen. Okay, you guys are going to fucking love all this here. Ahead of what looked like a TikTok apocalypse in the US, some of the app's most popular creators made last-ditch confessions and exposed their own trade secrets. They might be regretting those decisions now. Less than 24 hours after the Chinese-owned app went dark for users on Sunday in compliance with a divest or ban law, TikTok announced it would restore its service after President-elect Donald Trump said he'd issue an executive order to, quote, extend the period of time before the law's prohibitions take effect. But before the U-turn, some creators used a catchy sound from Family Guy to expose their long-running bits, confess to fake content, and debunk internet lore surrounding them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The catchy sound from Family Guy?
No, they used a soundbite from Family Guy. It was like it was the one where they thought they were going to be drowning in the in the basement, and let's face Peter's telling the rest of the family, well, since we're all about to die, there's one secret I need to tell you. I did not care for The Godfather. What? I didn't care for The Godfather. What are you talking about? How can you even say that? It insists upon itself. What? It's one of the greatest films of all time. Yeah, it insists upon itself. What does that even mean? And using that soundbite, using that clip, oh boy. And you know what? Fuck it.
So here's what I don't understand about that. Is like most people, they don't just have one platform that they're on. So why, just because TikTok was going down, why would you literally ruin yourself if you have other places that you could, put content? They shot themselves in the foot.
I was just about to say, they kind of did a little oopsie and went, no, boom. And then after it was restored, they were going, well, yeah, crap. What did I do? They were actually backtracking and trying to they were trying to calm the race. Yeah. They were trying to save face. And you know how a lot of people are like, nope.
Though I would also like to say, a lot of these influencers, they do it for clout. Kind of fake.
They do it for clout.
Not all of them.
Most of them do it for clout because they want the attention, which is sad. Because there are a good amount of fantastic influencers that spread the word of anything and everything.
Have good tips.
Yeah, especially like workout routines for different people. And then you have the clout chasers that will do whatever they want for a quick buck.
And unfortunately, that's what folks are looking to try to get some understanding. Like, nice going, like killing whatever trust you may have had with your fan base, because now they're back and now you've got to fucking deal with them, and now they're gonna freaking eat you alive. Oh god! Mm-hmm. So like, for example, in the actual freaking video itself, I'm gonna freaking show y'all. Let me show you exactly here. Okay.
Since we're all gonna die, there's one more secret I feel I have to share with you.
Wait a minute, I should actually screen grab with the Zoom call so you guys can watch along. And yes, there's a freaking thing of Sabrina Carpenter. No, I'm not sorry. She's adorable and she's ridiculously short. All right? Shut up. You wouldn't. Tell me you wouldn't.
I did not care for The Godfather.
What?
Did not care for The Godfather. There's one more secret I feel I have to share with you.
So yeah.
I did not care
all my
for
interviews
The Godfather.
were scripted. Kenzie Ziegler
did not care for The Godfather. There's one more.
Okay, you get the idea with the soundbite. There's one more secret. I did not find the Squishmallows in stores. I ordered them online and pretended.
With you.
The scar did switch sides and was drawn on. Let's see, with a black Sharpie. And okay, so this other one. I never actually used any of those special ice cubes. Since TikTok's being banned, I had a corporate job this whole time. Since TikTok's actually getting banned, Jose, take a look. The Duolingo bird was just a guy named Mark the whole time.
Oh God!
My freckles are not
the
natural.
Duolingo bird.
If TikTok's going away, it wasn't an anxiety pen. I still to this day don't know who came up with that.
There's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather. There's one more secret I feel I have to share with you. I did not care for The Godfather. There's one more secret.
Okay, you get the idea there. Okay, Duolingo, the language learning app with over 14 million TikTok followers, revealed the face of its giant owl mascot, a staffer named Mark. Well, this is awkward. Duolingo wrote in the comments of its face reveal video on Sunday after the app began making a comeback in the U.S.
Here's the thing. I think they did it just for lulz. Yeah. So I'm not mad at them. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, would you be mad at them? It's funny.
Yeah, I mean, that one was harmless enough. Charlie D'Amelio, a TikToker who rose to fame on the app in 2020, also took part of this trend. She confessed that a device she was caught using as a teenager wasn't actually an anxiety pen, leading those who suspected that it was a vape to say they'd been vindicated. In the since-deleted clip, D'Amelio said, "While we're admitting things, if TikTok is going away, it wasn't an anxiety pen. I still, to this day, don't know who came up with that, but I'm sorry." Let's see. Other popular TikTokers use the trend to confess to faking parts of their content, such as Kaylee May, a TikToker with 14.5 million followers, known for posting content of elaborate ice cubes with fruit. May's confession: she never used the ice cubes herself. May's comment section was soon filled with questions and comments criticizing her for wasting food. Just sitting here thinking about all of the creators who made videos admitting their content was fake. One user wrote in a video referencing May's admission, "The Ice Cube girl, I cannot. I wanted to be like her so bad." May later clarified that her friends and family enjoy the cubes because she prefers drinks at room temperature. While TikTokers might have some explaining to do, others who said they'd face devastating income losses without it are likely breathing a sigh of relief. Ahead of the TikTok ban, some U.S. creator criticized the move as infringing upon their rights to freedom of speech and said they wouldn't file taxes in protest. Shit. If I could get away with not filing taxes and not getting my refund, then I'd jump
the
along
only
with
thing
it.
with that, unless
They'll find
literally everyone doesn't
That would be
file
insane.
taxes, the IRS is going to come after you, especially if you're a poor person.
Find out.
Yeah, dude. Did you forget the important lesson from the Joker?
I
You
may
don't
be
fuck with
crazy
the
enough to
IRS,
take on
yeah.
Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you. Yeah, no, you don't fuck
Like I
with the
said,
IRS.
unless everyone doesn't file their taxes, you ain't going to do anything.
It ain't
You'll just get
happening
in trouble.
anytime soon. Yeah. Lordy. So considering that the ban that the message was so predominantly and magnificently showcasing Donald Trump's involvement on it, we had to freaking look at it and see how they're going to be trying to address this shit. Now, I've got a USA Today article here, kind of explaining what he's been up to when he went to begin working on Monday the 20th. Let me take a look over here. I heard this year's inauguration was the least watched in history, says Sarah Serendi. It probably was.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
It's true.
That was true.
I haven't revealed my trauma online yet. No, you're right, Sarah Serendi. Let's see. Poor Sarah, shit. I'd be cheese. My coughing fits haven't gone away. God damn it. Yeah, no, it's. I'm so sorry to hear that, Sarah. The law was never about China. This was the people versus Congress. You're right about that, the Joseph Santos. That is exactly what it was. Let's see here. TikTok or other social media possible loss do not ever have a tell-all online. So Vicente Guerrero. For the Godfather talk, I really like the first one. Have not seen part 2, and tons of reviews hate part 3 that I have not yet seen either. You do well with just watching 1 and 2. Part 3 you can ignore. You can't install TikTok. You're right, it cannot be installed. Because the folks at TikTok themselves had withdrawn from the Google Play Store and the App Store for iPhones, you can't re-download it.
And a lot of people ended up actually deleting and uninstalling the app. So now they're kind of SOL.
They're like, oh no, it's gonna be banned. Okay, I'll just uninstall it.
Yeah, so people who already uninstalled it, they cannot re-download it. So everyone who didn't uninstall it can still get on.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of jumped the gun.
Yeah. Kind of shot yourself in the foot there.
I mean, there was a lot of jumping the gun scares. So.
Seriously. Yeah.
And a lot of people just jump the gun because, everyone else is doing it, so I'm going to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I won't lie to you guys here. What I ended up doing is I downloaded, but I had not, made an account with rednote. I downloaded it in protest. I wanted to do my part in keeping and continuing to say how it was fucking like a middle finger to Congress as a result of this stuff, because that's what they fucking get.
I still will not download it.
Yeah, I want to download it.
No, I get that. Still, that's what I ended up doing, and I'm not sorry, because in my as far as I'm concerned, like the whole thing with TikTok being banned, that shouldn't have even happened in the first fucking place. As far as
it's all because it's an unfiltered place to get
news
from other countries.
Because the news over here will block certain things.
It's biased.
Yeah,
it's
completely biased. And then you get the raw news from the people that are actually in the affected areas going, this is what is happening. That's what Congress hates. They're getting news
they
from
fear it.
Yeah,
they fear it.
They get the news from this platform and it's going against what we're saying is happening over here.
It doesn't fit our narrative.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like a them problem.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like if you tell us the truth, we wouldn't, go to this extreme.
What's true?
They don't have any truth.
The truth or their truth?
Their truth.
See, that's just it. Any sort of like folks will have a whole wide range of different definitions of truth. So, why should they? When they're the ones who can redefine what truth is, when they're the ones in control, why should they tell you the actual truth?
Yeah.
They don't need to. They've got no incentive to do this. So, like, of course, they're gonna want to continue fucking with people, and they're gonna want to continue fucking with us, because they don't trust the public. They don't believe that the speaking public have any sort of real investment in wanting to know the truth. And it serves their interest because it lets them be able to bullshit people left, right, and center all the way around.
To be in control.
Exactly.
It means they can be in control, and they don't like not being in control and feeding the public what they want them to believe, aka propaganda.
But we're not propagandized at all. We're America. We're all about freedom and number one, like, if you only knew.
Yeah, them taking away this is them trying to take away freedom of speech because, again, it is unfiltered.
It's like kind of like the Ravens flock. We're unfiltered, uncensored, uncompromising, except we don't have a $1 quadrillion behind us in order to operate as an app. But I digress.
And see,
please give us $1 quadrillion. No.
I never really used TikTok that much. I was on there. I have like 2 little videos. That's pretty much it.
Right.
But even I knew how the algorithm worked. And when it came back, it was a little odd, weird.
It felt off.
Okay, it was more than a little weird, but I mean, you get the drift.
Oh, and guys, they're basically saying there's no war in Ba Sing Se.
Oh God, it is kind of like that, right?
It's the truth.
It was kind of like that for a little while, but I at least in my experience, I managed to
train the algorithm.
Yeah, I managed to shunt my profiles' algorithm back to normalcy, aka very much going into my personal interests. Like I said, I like those Reddit stories. I like recipes. I like seeing stuff from things of like Doctor Who and Star Wars stuff, and nerd discussions and everything, and having up to date like political news and stuff because hey, I like being informed. Well,
yeah, that's the thing. Mine used to be just about cosplays and everything, and now it's almost completely political, but it's basically this is what's going on right now. There's marches going on. I have this one person I keep following, which he just randomly popped up, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna follow you. You actually are literally bringing like breaking news like every single freaking second. So
wild, huh?
Yeah. Eventually I'll start curating it back to, cosplay and everything, but I have never did scroll on TikTok before. And I was learning all sorts of things going on and, things that weren't being covered by the news. So I was like, oh, scrolls more.
You learn something new.
Yeah.
Every time you go on there. And it's way different from what the narrative that Congress wants us to believe. It's like we're getting the raw, unfiltered news. but you're just glazing it over, going, "Oh, it's not that bad."
It's with like the language that's used there is so obtuse. It's so vague when it comes to shit. So inoffensive, and that's like, dude, I'm not stupid. I know there's more to it than that. We can.
Come on. They want you to believe that you're stupid so you'll get information from them.
Believe the government.
Believe the government. They want you. They're here for you, Juan.
The government knows best.
Believe them.
Believe. Follow us.
Believe the government, Juan. We have you. We have you.
Juan. Sorry, I was feeling like the
Candy Mountain, Charlie.
tapping into that.
Believe us, Charlie. Believe us. The news is not what you think. That's not the right news.
You know what you motherfuckers did?
What?
It's this. This is true, Jack. You have to believe me. Fucking Metal Gear Solid 2. The fucking thing. What was the fucking
thing? God, I know what you're talking about.
In the fucking caption, the LIE in believe capitalized, but lie. Believe me.
Lie is me.
As if I'm not fucking scared shitless enough for you crazy fucks. You're over here trying to Candy Mountain my ass with this. I don't think so. Oh my god, believe the government want. Fuck that. Let me see. Yes, you're right. You can't install TikTok. TikTok reportedly won't be available on the App Store again until the program is sold to a U.S. buyer. I really hope that's not the case.
Well, and that's the thing.
Yep.
I don't want, and what's going to happen is it's probably going to be someone with a lot of money who, again, will end up billionaire even more of the social media platforms, which means censorship. And again, we've already been seeing censorship on TikTok. Have you noticed that? You can look up hashtag Republicans, but you can't look up hashtag Democrats. Yeah.
About that.
Oh, is it back? Can you do it now?
Oh, live research.
Because also before you couldn't do hashtag ban books.
Yeah.
And then finally it started populating again.
No,
it's like
populating. Democrats is populating.
Because I actually, the other day I actually looked that up and could not find anything.
See? Hashtag Democrats and hashtag banned books.
Banned books has been fixed.
Yeah.
Yep.
See?
Yeah. But see, isn't that a little concerning that they can just hide that stuff?
It is. It's very odd.
And
it's
it's
very
wrong.
And that's
sus.
why people like TikTok.
It's kind of sus. Like,
yeah.
Why?
And that happened after it came back.
Like, it's like, you mean to tell me you guys have been doing this, had the capability to do this shit this entire time? You're kidding me.
Well, let me tell you what my feed was before I started blocking certain things. A lot of Trump. I had around 5 different things from Team Trump, which I ended up blocking. I had a lot of Facebook, a lot of Instagram, and a lot of Twitter. I blocked all them. And now, suddenly, I got political stuff and some cosplay stuff that are just nonstop. I'm like the good political stuff, the ones that are bringing you news without having to watch a news channel and it be skewed. So I was like, oh, that actually helped.
News.
So
it was so fucking gross. It was so fucking weird when the way it was working like that. I really couldn't imagine how these folks were going to try to explain themselves off of this. And this, I'm actually looking at something else that Matthew Coburn brought up. He said, been here since the beginning. By the way, how's it going, Matthew Coburn? The Shining, come play with us. Yeah, I ain't playing with shit. No way, man. Especially 2 little crazy, short, adorable twin girls. Oh, wait a minute.
Listen. Can we just remind you I mean, the twins in The Shining,
Yeah.
and twins in Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
So,
You kind of say yourself up there, Wancho.
look, Stanley Kubrick is shitting in his grave over this. Sarah Serenity, oh my goodness, puked from the coughing fits. Sarah, please drink some warm water or make yourself some tea or something, please. You're killing me here.
Please.
Please.
And honey,
And
honey's really good.
Matthew Coburn also brought up, I heard Facebook and Instagram will, without you doing it, follow Trump or the White House. I can't remember which. The thing was that it was making... Yes, it was making people follow Donald Trump on Instagram automatically. It was making people do that. Thankfully, I noticed that. So fuck this noise.
No, I noticed that. I immediately blocked Trump, and I blocked JD Vance from Facebook and Instagram.
All right. Yep. No. Good idea. Smart idea. Let me just go ahead and block his ass. Y'all. See, block POTUS. Yes. Blocked. So, but that's not the point. That's about the key to this. I have the ability to do this. And I should have the ability to do this on whatever social platform I want. If I want to follow the magistrate of the Isle of Malta or wherever the fuck, if I want to follow the account of former Ecuadorian President Abdalan Abucaran Ortiz, who has been dead for over 20 years, I can do that if I want to. So fuck, but that's not even and Vicente Guerrero, sadly with the puking, he's starting to move. Oh, god dang it. Yeah, no, they want the algorithm of TikTok. They want the ultimate power. You'd think that, at times like these, you'd think that, wouldn't it just make more sense to just have the Chaos Emerald, the Master Emerald, and fucking do that instead? Wouldn't that just be simpler for us to have? No.
If only it was that easy.
So, let me show y'all exactly what President Trump had been up to on Monday, the 20th. So, USA Today article here for you guys. Headline reads, Donald Trump issues executive order to halt TikTok ban, but is it legal? It was written up on Monday, the 20th by Aisha Bagchi. Okay, so here we go. As one of his first moves following his inauguration, Donald Trump issued an executive order on Monday aiming to halt enforcement of a ban on TikTok in the U.S. for 75 days. The order comes after TikTok abruptly shut down in the U.S. over the weekend, only to say it was working to restore service based on assurances from Trump. Service was swiftly restored to the popular short-form video app Sunday. Let's see. Although Apple and Google haven't returned it to their app stores for downloading, I intend to... Oh, God. Do you guys want me to read this in his voice? In my Trump voice?
Actually, go ahead and do it. Do it. It's funny.
Yeah, sure. Everyone has some kind of a Trump voice. I intend to consult with my advisors, including the heads of relevant departments and agencies, on the national security concerns posed by TikTok, and to pursue a resolution that protects national security while saving a platform used by 170 million Americans, Trump said in the executive order. This shit's too coherent. I don't think he said said that himself. But I digress. Let me see here. So, let's see. My administration must also review sensitive intelligence related to those concerns and evaluate the sufficiency of mitigation measures TikTok has taken to date, he said. Yeah, this is definitely not his cadence of talking. Sorry, but I know I keep bringing that up. Motherfucker doesn't talk like that. He could string these words together anymore. Shit. I don't think he's even knows where he's at anymore, but that's not even the point. So let's see here. Now, Trump posted on Truth Social Sunday he would issue the order on his first day as second-term president, so he make a deal to protect our national security. The order will also confirm that there will be no liability for any company that helped keep TikTok from going dark before my order. The laws Trump is seeking to halt requires TikTok's parent company ByteDance to sell American TikTok assets by Sunday for the app to keep operating in the U.S. Congress passed it with overwhelming bipartisan support out of concern, or we already know this part. Chinese government, personal information, manipulated information Americans get, as if the American government doesn't do that already. Trump's current efforts to help the app mark a reversal. During his first presidential term, he issued an executive order seeking to ban TikTok based on national security concerns. The move didn't take effect because it was blocked in court. Remember, folks, you don't get credit for cleaning up a mess you yourself made. And he did that shit. He issued that as in August 6th of 2020. So during the 2020 elections. So 3 months before the before election day, he was trying to ban it completely off of off of the U.S. by executive order on his own, and he was trying to use what's say here, this is the actual full on fucking executive order itself. Let me see here. Yeah. So let's see. By the power vested in, by the authority vested in me as president of the United States, by the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, including the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, the IEEPA, the National Emergencies Act, and Section 301 of Title III of the U.S. Code. I, Donald J. Trump, President of the U.S., find that additional steps must be dealt with the international emergency with respect to the information and communications technology services supply chain declared in Executive Order 13873 of May 15th, 2019, securing the information supply chain. Specifically, the spread of the U.S. of mobile applications developed and owned by companies in the People's Republic of China, in parentheses, I don't know why he's got to say China twice, continues to threaten the national security, foreign policy, and economy of the United States. At this time, action must be taken to address the threat posed by one mobile application in particular, TikTok. And there's this bit, these risks are real. They hereby order. Yeah, the following actions shall be prohibited beginning 45 days after the date of this order. Let's see here. To the extent of permitted power, any transaction by any person or respective authority subject to the U.S. With ByteDance or subsidiaries in which any such company has any interest in this order, this prohibition, subsection, and maybe issue pursuant to this law with contract. Yep, any conspiracy force of violating prohibits. Jesus Christ. So basically, he's saying here that it was within 45 days, he was going to have TikTok outlawed, and people who would try to use TikTok or circumvent the law to be able to access TikTok would be found guilty of a crime, basically. So yeah, this is fucking ridiculous, but he does. I'm sorry, you don't get credit for cleaning up a mess you made. So there's that for him. Number one. Let me get back over here.
Yeah, a lot of people have to remember that he's the one who started this.
Yeah.
But I'm Donald Trump. You know, I'm the president.
Start pointing fingers and go China big, China big.
Like it is.
Well, that's the thing. If Biden was the one who did that, then yeah, I'd be blaming Biden. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can't say, "Oh no, this is bad. I'm going to ban it," and then
come back around and go,
say, "Oh no, let them ban it. They saved it, guys." It's like nah,
crazy.
That it's ridiculous.
The problem with that is that they're going to that folks would make the argument of, hey, wouldn't it doesn't the onus still fall on Joe Biden because he's the one who signed the bill?
Well, exactly. What was that included in?
It was included in a humanitarian aid packet here that helped us that had us help people in Ukraine, in Taiwan, and in Israel. But like the point of it is that it's maddening how folks forget how this whole mess started here. I'm actually going back to the article because I'm trying to find exactly what is going on as far as the legality of it goes. Why is this continuing to refresh? Stop refreshing. God almighty. Man, I clear cookies one time and this shit starts going out of control. Okay, come on. Cut it out. Okay, I already said that. Cut it out. Okay, executive order stating the opportunity to determine the appropriate course of action with respect to TikTok. Yeah, not even actually saying anything on that front. The Attorney General shall exercise all available authority to preserve and defend the executive's exclusive authority to enforce the act Trump warned. Let's see. Whether Trump's executive order can truly temporarily halt the law isn't clear. The law works by imposing a $5,000 fine on companies for each user who accesses TikTok through their services. That includes companies like Apple and Google that provide platforms to download and update the apps, and companies like Oracle that provide internet hosting service. The law does allow a president to extend the deadline for TikTok sale by 90 days if the president certifies that there has been progress towards a qualified sale. But TikTok hasn't indicated that it's moving in that direction. I'd like the United States to have a 50% ownership position in a joint venture, Trump wrote in his Truth Social post. By doing this, we save TikTok, keep it in good hands, and allow it to stay up. How? Like,
here's the thing for that.
Is it okay? The United States have a 50% ownership. Are you talking about the country having a 50% ownership,
or him having?
It's probably
him. Him directly.
I would like to have clarification for that.
Are we talking about a separate U.S. company? Clarify that shit.
Yeah, because if he is the one who gets 50% ownership, isn't that a conflict of interest? Because then you're going to literally make it your own propaganda.
He's going to be pocketing the money.
I would say the same thing with any president, like
Democrat, Republican, or independent. It doesn't matter.
See, that's just it. He left the phrasing on that so vague that we have to ask these questions. Is he talking about like it's government owned by the United States government directly, federally through like a congressional committee, the same way that we have like an oversight committee for the U.S. Postal Service? Or is he talking about him directly, like through the executive branch or something or whatever? Or are we talking about a United States-based company that would have security grantings by the United States government or something like that? That's like, clear up your shit. He's allowed to write as long a fucking truth post, social post that he wants. He can write clearer if he really wanted to. Let's see. Republican Senators Tom Cotton of Arkansas and Pete Ricketts of Nebraska in a joint statement Sunday appeared to dispute that Trump had the power to halt the law, which was passed by Congress and signed by Joe Biden in April through an executive order. Now that the law has taken effect, there's no legal basis for any kind of extension of its effective date, Cotton and Ricketts said. For TikTok to come back online in the future, ByteDance must agree to a sale that satisfies the law's qualified divestiture requirements by severing all ties between TikTok and communist China. Sorry, but I'm not taking any sort of fucking political or economic advice from a pair of guys whose names sound like they were plucked straight out of a bad Mark Twain parody here. Like Tom Cotton and Pete Ricketts. I'm sorry, like, nah. I'm sorry, but no. No. You can say that I'm being like, I don't know, selective against Southern guys, but I know enough Southern guys in my life. I think I'm allowed to have a little bit of fucking bad taste in my mouth from their fucking ass, but that's a different story. Let me take a look here. If you send a Guerrero in the chat, let's see. Juan and Jose might want to check out the comedy horror President Evil in 2018. I have not watched yet, but the killer wears a Donald Trump mask. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Weird.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah. Oops. Russia is RU. Ha. Yeah. Let me see here. What else is it? That Christ. The Joseph Santos. Christ. He's turning TikTok into national media of all things. TikTok. Ha ha ha. Like. Yeah, I don't think we need a national media thingy here. Like, the closest that I could get to would be the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. And that's not even really national media when you think about it. It's nationally funded and, like, supported for, like, to do public broadcasting and to do, like, public service. But does that really count as, like, state media, as in controlled by the state government for the express purpose of only talking about whatever points are made by the state or whatever? in order to keep their propaganda bits going up. No, if that were the case, then they wouldn't have, then PBS wouldn't be allowed to produce as many frontline documentaries criticizing Donald Trump, or at the very least painting him in a light that any layman who doesn't know the first thing about him would see him in a less than stellar light. Because if that were the case, then they would want to fucking hype him up as the biggest, most luxurious, and most precious man in all of history ever, like he tries to do in all of his stuff. But that's not the case. Like I said, PBS is allowed to fucking talk about him as critically as anyone would want. And fucking even with discussion of and this is one of my favorite documentaries of theirs, was discussing the leaks from Edward Snowden from back in 2013, and having his information up there. And the PBS Frontline series also did discussions on that. They actually went into detail and sort of gave like a retelling of how these information bills and how all these different NSA operations were greenlit through the back rooms and all this stuff, and how all of it came into the possession of Edward Snowden, and how he went ahead and leaked that stuff himself. Because I bet, I can guarantee you, there would be no fucking way if that was like state-sponsored media, or rather state-owned media, that story would have ever seen the light of day. We would have never known what his scrawny ass would have been. Ever. But maybe I'm just overreaching. I don't fucking know. Maybe I'm being too generous here. What do you guys think? Am I being dumb, or am I being weird?
No, you nailed it.
You're being real.
I just don't want to see TikTok change from what it is, because I mean, it's TikTok.
You mean you don't want to see TikTok go down the drain?
I don't want to see TikTok become politically aligned, where it loses what made it TikTok.
What made it special? Yeah.
First place.
I don't want it to be a platform that you can no longer use because everything is completely censored.
I get it. Like, you don't want TikTok to be like devalued to the point where it loses its identity.
Because it's not just a couple thousand people using it; it's millions upon millions of people that use it on a daily basis.
Well, and also, it's different from other social media.
That's just here in the U.S. Not even talking the international market here.
Mm-hmm. Just speaking about the U.S. side. There are so many people who use this not only for their daily lives, for maybe to doom scroll, but also they use this for businesses to promote their whatever they're selling, their trends, and even for small businesses. This is how they get out in the world and attract more people.
Exactly.
Do you mean to say once this gets political, once it starts getting if it starts getting censored and whatnot, they're not going to get enough views to continue running their business, or to continue promoting what they want to get out into the world.
At that point, it would be a dead app. It would be
it
would be a ghost town.
Yeah, and people already said that if certain people buy it, they're out.
Yeah,
they will literally jump ship.
Namely Elon Musk, but we'll get to Elon Musk on Saturday. Oh boy, are we gonna get on him on Saturday?
Mr. Beast is looking at buying it too.
Yeah, Mr. Beast was looking at buying it. The guy from Project Liberty,
none of those guys have nearly enough money. They don't have enough money in order to make it happen.
Apparently,
Mr. Beast has a lot of millionaires.
One second,
in a group.
I think that they said they already raised 20 million. Project Liberty already raised 20 million.
Million or billion? They raised 20 million or 20 billion?
1 second. I'm trying to go and confirm.
Right.
Live research.
22 bid on TikTok. 1 moment. Shiva, stop. Shiva, I love you. Please stop.
It's like, no.
No. Okay, this was actually from the 13th. for December, but it said that they raised at least 20 billion.
Billion with a B.
Billion with a B.
Okay. That's not nothing.
That's concerning.
That's not nothing, but also what the fuck?
It's concerning.
Yeah, let me see. Did they? Okay, they. Yeah, Frank. It's Frank McCourt. They proposed a formal bid to acquire TikTok's U.S. assets, and this was back on the 9th of this month. So, trying to scroll to see what else there is. Yeah, the financial backing comes from private equity funds, family offices, and a major U.S. bank. It says they seek to operate TikTok without its current algorithm to mitigate data privacy concerns.
Yeah.
Can you send that article where you got this information? Can you send that in our group chat so I can share it with the folks?
Yes, I don't really know this. Well, I'll send it to you, but
yes, please.
This is like one of the first things that popped up. So
yeah, and
sent.
Also, Tam's in the chat. Hey, up there, Shamanistic Unicorn Tam. We appreciate you being here. Welcome to the Blackfiles. Thank you for that. The angry, annoying orange is bored and sees TikTok as a cash cow now. As a cash cow.
What?
I hope not. I really hope not. There.
Okay. I found another one for on MSN.com. Do you want that one instead?
Oh, that
sure.
was. Yeah.
Because it also said that Project Liberty acquired TikTok. It would only be the U.S. portion of the only the U.S. portion of the platform, and would not include the algorithm. Which that's why people like TikTok. They love the algorithm.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, the algorithm itself is what makes TikTok so special. It makes it so unique. And you better believe that the Chinese government ain't gonna let ByteDance sell that away.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me just double check over here. Because I'm actually waiting for you to get me that article there from MSN.
Yep, I should have sent it. I should have sent. Let me make sure. Yeah, I sent both of them. Wait, why does it say US? Okay, never mind. Apparently it's USA Today, but when I clicked on it, it said MSN. What the heck? Google's being stupid.
What the fuck? Look at this. We're over here trying to cover this story. We're over here trying to do live research, letting you guys know and see that we don't fuck around, that we do take this stuff seriously, that we're trying to be objective, and we're trying to be as educational as possible, while at the same time being entertaining and shit. And go fucking figure, our computers, our phones, our fucking browsers, our cookies, they're all fucking going banana balls on us.
Yep.
So this is what the Patriots have been up to this whole time. Fuck!
It's all a conspiracy.
Lobby lay low.
Yep.
God damn it! How dare you? Yeah, no. The last freaking thing that I have here is the screenshot that I sent you with the crop screenshot. For some reason, it's not showing me anything newer than that. Let me refresh. God almighty. This is so ridiculous.
Well, if it helps on Facebook Messenger, the photos that you sent previously are no longer showing up. It just says send a photo.
I guess that's something. I guess that's a boon of some sort. I'm trying to see what else we can do to get this straightened out. This is so wrecked. Such a pain in the ass. Unbelievable. I see that video of Bush being a little high. Which Bush? Are we talking about there, Matthew Coburn? Are you talking about George W? Being high? No,
that's my Bush.
Nobody remembers that. It's okay. You and I were there, but nobody else remembers it. It's okay. It's a fever dream. It wasn't real. It never happened, to say.
Sheesh, one.
No, I'm not trying to kill your buzz. I'm like literally letting you know that like I'm sorry, Joe, but I don't think anyone's gonna understand that reference. Let me see here. Oh, W. Was he stoned? Oh, the inauguration.
That's not. Sorry, I'm gonna stop.
Please stop.
That's
already enough. Come on, man. You're killing me here. Yeah, no, it's still just showing the one thing. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. I'll see if I can find it myself over here. And shoot. Okay, still not available in App Store. Fate remains unclear. And to be TikTok. Oh my god. Let's see. Why addictive apps? Kuno Professor says to Dark was maybe a political. Oh, actually, that might be what do you call it? That might actually be something that we want to consider over here to look at. Since I'm over here trying to find what you were sending or trying to send, Zayana and Dragonfang, I've actually managed to, in my stumbling and bumbling like an idiot, I found a different article on MSN about what the TikTok ban may have been over here, and this was put up 2 days ago. Let's see here. So I'll go ahead and I'll share that MSN article. And yeah, we appreciate you for being here tonight, Tam Tam. Why the hell? What in the world is up with all these? Oh my god, what the hell? And yes, and yep. Oh my god, let me see if I can just take this URL link and actually cut it down to what it's supposed to be, because this just looks so fucking gross in terms of fucking trying to come out. Hang on a minute. Yeah, there. Local move. Oh, go figure. Okay, since it doesn't want to share that with me, since it doesn't want to let me share it, hang on. Okay, fuck it, whatever, here we go. So, in this MSN article, while I was literally just trying to look it up, the article on it reads, UNO professor says TikTok going dark overnight may be a... so let's see, Council Bluffs, TikTok, let's see, the Ryan Price is relieved. Let's see, his access to the app was restored on Sunday morning. The social media app blocked its U.S. users late Saturday, citing the U.S. divestiture ban law that went into effect on Sunday. When it returned on Sunday morning, an effort on the app said it returned as a result of President Trump's efforts. President Donald Trump posted on Tube Social he's about to sign executive order Monday. Yep, significant progress. Yep. Okay, I think TikTok was playing this a little bit, says the head of UNO's social media lab, Jeremy Lipschutz. That's not really surprising. There's a political component to this. I think they just want to give people maybe a taste, is my best guess of what it would be like if the app went down for good. Lipschultz added TikTok doesn't want to divest and instead may simply need to convince lawmakers. Meanwhile, Apple and Google have not allowed TikTok to return to its app stores. Lipschultz said TikTok found success through its algorithm, giving people content they're most interested in. The algorithm is sort of the secret sauce in all this, he said. It attracts people and they stay on the app for longer periods of time. And Price, the TikTok creator from Council Bluffs, said TikTok seemed to be the easiest route for content creators to make content. When the app came back, it didn't change its decision to shift focus away from TikTok. If there's one thing I rely on, it's a fact that I work extremely hard, and I've had 3 years now to practice for a moment like this. But TikTok is where most of his about 1 million followers on all social media platforms find him. It's his job. For example, he said he's made about $1,000 for 30 minutes of work on a video and $7,000 for another that took a week to make. I had to work for 2 years for free before I could even make money doing this, he said. He said he understands that some have a negative view of the content creators because others have approached it in the wrong way, but he tries to create a positive content, he said. I don't blame them for laughing when they when they see that everything I put my heart and soul into for the last 3 years is potentially going to burn, he said. But I will say I wouldn't laugh at them if everything that they worked on for the last 3 years was going to go up in smoke overnight. So, yeah, I don't blame this guy. for having wanting to have a diversified space for his work on here. So shout out to him. But yeah, like everyone there's folks who were calling the temporary ban a publicity stunt or a political stunt from TikTok's side because of how directly worded the message became when TikTok went dark. It went dark, and at first it had that neutral message, and then it had this other message like, we're so thankful to President Trump. Not even saying like President-elect Trump, because he wasn't president again yet. Or say former President Trump, if you want to refer to his former presidency. You can say it that way, and it wouldn't be incorrect. But they want to keep the point of it being, president, as if he was currently the president, even though he wasn't currently president yet. I'm just wibbly-wobbling my fucking vocabulary here, and I'm wondering if I made sense. I'm sorry. Now, the good news is that there is actually some work in Congress, that there are actually some people who are trying to get the TikTok ban revealed or revoked. So that would be, also Melania's hat. Looks like Reverend Kane's hat from Poltergeist 2. That also doubles as a Trump kiss blocker. Oh yeah, no, I saw that too. That was
I saw that.
that was so ridiculous. I'm such a dork. No, you're not. You're not that much of a dork, Tam. But you're a lovable one if you are. Let me see here. Now, it's showing here that, of all people, this one's a bipartisan bit of support coming to try to save TikTok. Of all people, Democratic Representative Ro Khanna of California and U.S. Senator, Republican U.S. Senator from Kentucky, Rand Paul, are coming together to try and put forward a bill that would literally repeal the TikTok ban. They're not even hiding it in the language of it. I'm gonna share the link for that on the website. Give me a second. Yeah, and it the press release literally says Representative Ro Khanna and Dr. Rand Paul introduce bipartisan, bicameral repeal the TikTok ban act. And if they're gonna go from there, and it's literally just called repeal the TikTok ban act. Let's see here. The bill would repeal the TikTok divestiture law, as well as ensure that any existing designation has no force of effect. They tell you this is about China, about security, about safety. That is a lie. This is about control, about fear, about silencing you. A government that can ban an app can ban a book. A government that can silence a platform can silence a person. Today it's TikTok. Tomorrow it's your news. Next week it's your voice. Some politicians think the First Amendment has fine print. It doesn't. The right to free speech doesn't come with exceptions, not for apps, not for ideas, not for politicians who think they know better than you. They don't ban speech to protect you. They ban speech to control you, said Dr. Rand Paul. That's why today I'm introducing a bipartisan, bicameral bill to repeal the TikTok ban. If we don't stop this now, where does it end? To every American who believes in liberty, stand up, speak out, fight back, because freedom isn't given, it is taken. Fucking wow. Rand Paul, if anyone knows anything about this guy, he is very supremely libertarian style individualist kind of a guy. So this is kind of right up his alley. And for once, it's not stupid. It's not done in a stupid way where it ends up being like one of those bills that does the exact opposite that it proclaims to fucking do. So go fucking figure. Big ups to Rand Paul. The TikTok ban violates the free speech of 170 million Americans and threatens the livelihoods of creators and small business owners. When the app went down temporarily because of the ban, I heard from a small business owner in Mississippi who saw their sales dramatically decline, and it's hurting ordinary people. Repealing the ban will help ensure that TikTok does not go dark again. I thank Senator Paul for his leadership and other support for the repeal of the TikTok ban act. coming from people like Jenna Leventoff, who's part of the American Civil Liberties Union, and they even have the actual full link to the ban itself. It's literally just 2 fucking pages. It couldn't be simpler. These there are dopes who think that that laws and bills for for how the government should work should be super small and super quick and easy to read or to fucking go through. I couldn't think of a simpler bill than 2 fucking pages. 1 page if you didn't have all this fucking preamble and all this shit. If you really think about it, it's literally 14 it's 19 lines worth of actual fucking legislation in the actual act. How fucking ridiculous is this? But you know what? This would actually fucking work. I don't see any reason why anyone who actually believes that we could fucking have some kind of work within the veil of the First Amendment for helping keep TikTok live and in person. I don't see any reason why there shouldn't be anything more complicated than what these guys wrote out in this bill. So let me take a look over here. I've heard both rumors. Do you think Musk or Zuckerberg will purchase? I hope neither of them do.
I don't want either. No.
No, please.
Zuckerberg, coming out freaking fucking broccoli headed.
Dude, Zuckerberg is a freaking reason half of my friends have abandoned their Facebook accounts.
No, he's wearing a black t-shirt, some obtuse gold chain, and he's got his fucking broccoli headed fro and looking like a bad Jack Doherty cosplay. Fuck.
Dude, Jesse Eisenberg is telling you to calm down with that shit.
God almighty, and he's the one who fucking played him. I feel they should just leave it as is. If someone buys it, it might ruin it. They would definitely ruin it. I'll tell you that right now. They need to just leave TikTok the fuck alone. Just leave it straight up alone. Not play with it, not pussyfoot around it and try to we'll cut out this element and
Hey, I could fix it. No, don't fix it.
Don't fix what isn't broken.
Yep.
TikTok is harmless. It doesn't hurt anyone.
And their whole thing of it being it's a national security risk. Would you like to know what else is a national security risk? What I was trying to get into earlier, my Facebook. And these guys have a direct pipeline to the NSA because of Project Prism, because of the shit hey, I'm going full circle over here with how fucking the stuff that was leaked out by Edward Snowden, and I would have never fucking known about it. Also, Kyle Canada, thank you again for dropping in with a $2 Canadian super chat!
Yay!
This is how liberty dies, with thunderous applause. Not if I have anything.
Yeah.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Fuck that noise, man. I think we can all agree if there was a way for us to fucking do something about it to stop this from happening, we would all be on top of this shit. So I strongly recommend, if you guys are interested in reading this 2-page bill that anyone can see, here's the link to the 2-page bill. Hold on, did I share the link for the actual website from Rokon and Rand Paul? Did I ever share that one? Give me a minute. I'll share that one too. I'm not mean. I'll give her credit where credit's due. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, yeah, because I remember fucking seeing the details about this earlier today, and go fucking figure that they put it out on January 20th. So, yeah, fantastic. Fucking hell. Now we're over here stuck trying to figure out what happens next with TikTok. What happens next with people? Are we all going to be continuing to lose our shit? Are we all going to continue to just wait on bated breath and wait to see how this is going to work out? One thing that folks really wanted was just for this to be left alone. So the simplest solution would just be going ahead and taking that bill that Ro Khanna and Rand Paul want to have passed and just letting it go through. Just getting every single voter on it, just getting every single person on it, and in Congress, and just having them sign that and pass it and done. End of story. Fucking what do you call it? I actually went ahead and I called the office of my U.S. representative today, and I left a message with one of the attendants at her D.C. office and let them know. I basically said like my family and I have been very supportive of Representative Kathy Castor for many years. And we didn't feel like she was doing anything wrong, or that she didn't have people's best interests, until when we saw in the initial process of the TikTok ban getting put through that she signed off on it. And I went ahead and said we were really disappointed to hear this, and we were really disappointed that she was that she played part in the whole act of getting TikTok banned in the first place. And I even specifically said that she should take action to correct this and recognize that this is an issue that is affecting not just many Floridians, but many Americans. And if she's not willing to do that, then she should step aside for another Democratic representative who can. And I left that message very straightforward and was saying hey, we were really supportive, but we're also really disappointed, and we want to see her do right by us. And I recommend that everyone fucking do the same. Even if you're not big on politics, even if there's no fucking way that you get involved politically in anything, just so that we could stop talking about this shit. Nag your senator and nag your state representative and get them to fucking sign off on that 2-page bill here. Let me see here. Press directory. Yeah, fuck yeah. Directory of representatives. Ha. Take that. Alright, and I'm even double checking to see if that was the right information here. Let's see. Where is she? Yeah, that was the exact same one. Okay, so I'm just going to do you guys a favor. Here's where you want to go. You want to go to house.gov/representatives. Very simple. That's very simple website. There, and that's how you can actually find your House of the representatives from your state. Double check which district of your state you're in, and you can ask around from there and see if they'll be what their phone number is, and just fucking highlight their phone number and call them. And this is a public bit of information, and it's not harassing. It's getting your legislators to work for you. So, and you want to do the same for senators. So, senate.gov/senators/senators-contact.htm. So, boom. Here's how you can call your Congress people and write up their ass until you do it. And yes, Tam, for the love of God, buy some cosplay prints from Sarah Serenity Magical Cosplay. She's an excellent cosplayer. Her Darla Dixonosi is awesome. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love the photos that came out of it. And definitely give Sarah Serenity whatever support you can, because she's still going through it, and any little bit will definitely help out. Before I start trying to wrap us up, Jose, what more would you like to add to this discussion here for now?
Honestly, excuse me. I'm trying to minimize my talking because of my throat, but honestly, I'm just so fucking I'm puzzled and weirded out by the whole weekend, the whole 14 hours of TikTok ban and everything that followed afterwards. But at the same time, at the end of the day, the app is fucking harmless. The app is fine. There's nothing that needs to be done about it. Just fucking leave it alone. Politicians should never have gotten involved to begin with, whether it be Trump, or whether it be Biden, whether he has a pulse or not. No one should know. Like no politician should ever have gotten involved into this crap.
I understand here, Jose, because all that ended up doing was making a whole mess of this shit. All right.
Exactly.
All right, Zayanna, Dragonfang, how about yourselves? Any closing thoughts from you here that we can pick your brain for?
Nothing other than what we just said. Like it's
Exactly what Jose.
it's been ridiculous, and it's annoying that it seems every single social media that we end up finding slowly ends up being politicized.
Congress just wants to get their grubby little hands on everything to control what we see.
And that's what it's all about. It's about control.
Yeah, it's about control and censorship of, hey, this is what we want you to see. This is actually what's going on. Nothing else matters. Only what we want you to hear.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, please show everyone my video review one. All right.
And honestly, we need to start trying to find ways to fight back, because we would like to keep it uncensored and continue to be interacting with everyone, sharing the actual true message and not the censored one.
Right, exactly. And that's something that we all deserve. We deserve that sort of platform in order to.
We don't deserve lies. We deserve truths.
Yeah.
Exactly. Couldn't have said it better. We deserve the truth, even if it's ugly. Even if the truth itself is can be
not what we want to hear. At least it's the truth and not a lie to make us feel better.
At least it's the truth and not your little secret.
Precisely.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Sarah Serendi's bit here. This is the least I can do. There we go. Come on, load. There we go. It's loaded.
This is Sarah Serenity here, and I am here to announce that I got my first ever glitch energy powder mixes. And for those of you who don't know what glitch is pretty much like a healthier version of an energy drink. Anyway, big thank you to the Ravens flock, as I won 2 gift cards to Glitch Energy, which I finally got to use one of them. This one is Smurf Juice, which is like blue raspberry. This one is a special edition called Glitch Fam, and it's apricot. So, okay, didn't expect the powder to come up in my face. Okay. That one smells actually good. I don't know why, but this one has more than the other one. Okay, it's stinky. Well, let's see how they taste. This is the Smurf juice. Like I said, it's supposed to be like blue raspberry, and I have tried Glitch before at a convention. It's pretty good. Hello everyone, this is Sarah Serenity here, and I am here to announce that I got my first ever Glitch Energy powder mixes.
Was that it, or what happened with it?
Eventually,
It's
they will.
cut off?
Was that like it cut off or something? I don't know what happened. Okay, and sorry, I'm going through Sarah's Instagram over here, and yeah, folks, follow Sarah Serenity Magical Cosplay on Instagram. I'm trying to find exactly where the full one is. Wait a minute, I think I know where the full one is. I think it would actually go, guess where I could find Sarah's full review, folks.
TikTok.
On her TikTok.
TikTok.
Yay! Yeah, let me go ahead and get that pulled up over here. All right, so while I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and go to it and also pull up on her stuff here. Oh wait, it probably logged me off of here too. Give me a second.
We did.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
I can take you out of handcuffs, but I need your name.
Gia.
Gia what?
Okay, let's see here. No, not that. Ah, man. There we go. 117. I just realized she's got a Halo bit going on in there. Okay. There we go, that's better.
Like I said, it's supposed to be like blue raspberry, and I have tried the glitch before at a convention. It's pretty good.
Okay, I've got it working now.
Ooh. Anyone who doesn't know, I love blue raspberry. Blue raspberry lollipops, blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers. This is really good. A 10 out of 10 for this one. This one is the other one. It says that it's apricot. I don't think, come to think of it, I don't think I hardly have ever eaten or drank anything with the flavor apricot. I don't know. Well, let's see how it is. Ironically enough, it tastes a lot better than it smells. It just kind of has like a better aftertaste, I think. I would say, like, because I'm more of a blue raspberry fan, of course I would give the other one a higher rating. This one, I would give it maybe a 7, to be honest. Out of the two, I like Smurf Juice more than the Glitch Fam one. I like them both, but I kind of taste the afterbitter taste for the apricot. But that's just me. Hello, everyone.
Magical cosplay on her TikTok. What is up with it not showing her? Oh, there it is. It's just in load. I was like, why did it not show her profile picture? It had it earlier, but now there it is. Okay, yeah, that was the least I could do. And just to answer what you were asking there earlier, Sarah, I wasn't watching anything on TikTok. I opened it up and I had myself logged off. Like I said, the cookies I cleared them all off, and that ended up logging me off of everything. That's why shit was going so slow tonight. So go figure. That's why the first thing that came up was like some sort of prank involving someone in handcuffs. So don't try to go anywhere with that thought, okay? Okay, so Jose, why don't you go ahead and do yourself a favor and let us know what we can look forward to on tomorrow night's edition of Wrestle Rewind.
Absolutely. For tomorrow night's edition of Wrestle Rewind, which is every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube Big Cake, join me and my tag partner, Mr. Juan Arouse, as we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today: WWE NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. For tomorrow night's edition of Wrestle Rewind, we'll be returning to our normal format. We'll be reviewing the main event of WWE NXT, where Obafemi defends the NXT Championship against Eddie Thorpe. And on any AEW Dynamite, we'll review the Rated R Superstar Cope against the Bastard Pac. And of course, we'll also be reviewing the main event of this year's TNA pay-per-view event. It's called TNA Genesis, where Nick Nemeth defends the TNA World Title against the prestigious one, Joe Hendry.
Yep.
More tomorrow night.
Yep, the meme.
Here's hoping my throat feels better by then.
The meme master extraordinaire, the Scottish singing sensation Joe Hendry, is going toe to toe for the TNA World Title, and we'll discuss how everything turned out for him there. I'll go ahead and I'll let you hang back for outro here. As far as my final thoughts are concerned for tonight, we haven't seen the last of this shit with TikTok. I don't like one part of it. I don't like one bit of this. I don't like the politicians involved. I don't like the corporations involved. And I don't like how they're trying to couch these fucking arguments about money and power as if there were discussions of, oh, we're trying to protect you. We're trying to protect you from China. You'll sooner ban a TikTok app. You'll sooner ban an app before banning assault weapons. Before substantively helping, like universal health care or like universal higher education or whatever, or helping,
bringing down inflation.
Yeah.
Or working on inflation,
affordable housing,
right? None of that.
Yep.
Or health insurance, for God's sake.
Oh yeah.
You'll sooner pass a bill to ban an app before doing anything that's actually fucking directly impacting our lives. Like having proper health care, like having food that doesn't kill us, that's loaded with a shitload of GMOs and fucking artificial compounds and shit that makes us unhealthy. Fucking before you'll do anything about clean renewable energy or doing any sort of environmental protection of any kind where we're not breathing in more pollutants than we're farting out. That's like really the crux of a lot of people's position regarding the TikTok ban and the whole circus that's been made about it. Like, you motherfuckers will do this shit and you'll pick your feet up and you'll go into work and the chambers of Congress and both sides of the aisle have come together over this. I would have loved to see that kind of fucking work out of the people that we employ by voting for them and electing them into office. For anything else, if they had that kind of fucking chutzpah, that kind of fire up their ass, then I would, for anything else, if it had any substantive means, or like helping with raising the minimum wage to a livable one, if we're not going to do anything about fucking inflation, then at least keep up with inflation. Fuck, we haven't had raise the minimum wage in nearly 20 fucking years. And it's a disgrace.
Our minimum wage is shit.
Gross, $7.25 an hour. Go figure. But you better believe, however this is going to turn out. And yeah, Project Metal Music, hey up, how you doing over here? I know you've been around, and it's good to see you guys wrapping up with us. And play Poppy's Playtime already. There's something happening with the whole thing of Poppy's Playtime. I don't know what's even going to happen with it. But you better believe, however this is going to turn out, or if there's any other story going through the darker side or the more serious side of nerd and geek culture, you better believe that we'll be covering it right here on this program, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock, The Blackfiles, hosted by yours truly, Juan Arouse. Request access as we go live every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an inner flocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/RavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring the tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Blackfiles, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens Flock. For Jose Casabones, Anna Rose, and Dragon Fang Cosplay, I'm Juan Arouse. This has been the Blackfiles.